I'm lost in darkness, searching for light. Every step forward feels like a fight. Shadows of doubt creep in my mind, but I refuse to surrender. I must find a way to rise above the pain, to overcome, to break the chains. My existence is a test of will. I won't be broken, I'll stand still. The weight of the world crushes me down. Fear and uncertainty all around. But I deep find inner strength and face the trials length by length. A way to rise above the pain, to overcome, to break the chains. My existence is a test of will. I won't be broken, I'll stand still. Through every storm, I'll find my way. Through every night, a brighter day. I'll rise from ashes, like a phoenix born. My spirit unbroken, my heart reborn. I've walked through fire and emerged scarred, but wiser, stronger, and unmarred. My existence is a test of will, of trials overcome, of a soul made bold. The weight of the world above the pain, to overcome, to break the chains. My existence is a test of will. I won't be broken, I'll stand still. Oh, made bold. Through every storm, I'll find my way. Through every night, a brighter day. I'll rise from ashes like a phoenix born. My spirit unbroken, my spirit unborn. Day, nothing changes. All I want is a moment to think clearly, but thoughts come unrelenting, consuming every waking moment.
Hey, greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to the Dirt Sheet Radio Raw Post Show Rewind for February the 10th, 2025. I am Tyler, the pro wrestling hipster, here with Molly Holly, the little long-haired chihuahua, and joined by...
How's it going, guys? As always, I'm sitting down with these two. I'm Caesar. We're sitting down talking about Monday Night Raw in 2025 on Netflix.
On Netflix. Yeah, we're still on Netflix, guys. It's still happening. It's still going
In
strong.
two different versions. Remember that. You guys get
That's
a different
right.
version.
That is true. That is true. Up there, Great White North, Caesar, you get the Canuckian version.
I mean, you're not missing much, but it's so tedious.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can say that we're not missing much, but we're missing something. You know what I mean? Like, we're missing interviews. We're missing...
Well, no, like, a lot of the ones I've seen have been, like, the typical, like, them going down the ramp at most, or, like, them babbling for a minute. That's it. But
Look,
Yeah.
I'd rather get to see entrances than have to hear Pat McAfee talk about how he wore a bald cap and a mustache to film a commercial for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, but there's the odd ones that are good, and there's the odd ones that are bad. So we're getting a 50-50.
But yeah,
Netflix.
but we're not here to talk about the minutia of what Netflix decides to air
Ooh,
on
big
in what
word.
country. Yeah, why you always got to call it on big words? The longtime viewers they know that
They
I was.
appreciate the lecture.
It's not a lecture. It's just
I mean, I was using big word there too. I
expanding
was
of
blending in.
knowledge.
I was blending in
We're here to talk about Monday Night Raw. Yes,
on Monday
yes, on Monday.
on
Which
Netflix.
we're not discussing it on Netflix.
Imagine.
Yeah, no. But hey, before we can get rocking and rolling and strutting and strolling here on all the
Whoa.
goings on Monday nights, I have to give an important shout out to us. DirtSheetRadio.com.
Is that kind of
That is
like
your hub.
our
That is
own
your
horn?
place. That is the place you need to be. Go check it out. It's where it all is happening.
But like,
DirtSheetRadio.com.
wait till after the show. Unless you can multitask, then do both.
If you've got multiple like devices,
If you got 6 windows, like 6 monitors, go outside.
yeah.
Unless you can,
Again, but
multitask.
go outside after the conclusion of
No,
tonight's program.
yes, and after you check the page, right there. That's the thing, right there.
Yeah,
Above
Dirt Sheet
me.
Radio live.
Yeah, you can go outside.
But guys, so shout out to us, and I still like. It's not just habit; it's because I love them. Comicbookclick.com.
Woo!
One of our longest running partners. Be sure to check.
Yay!
But we got to talk about Monday Night Raw, Caesar. That's why the people are tuning
On Monday.
in. That's why Molly is kind of awake over here. We're here to talk about Raw, and the last few weeks they've been doing this gig where the last segment kind of blends in seamlessly to the main event match. So as we've done the last couple weeks, tonight we're going to kind of start with the last talking segment that led into the main event.
Oh, yes, please, let's do this.
Which means starting off here tonight, we're going to be talking about CM Punk making his way down to the ring tonight to talk about, again, how he didn't win the Rumble and how he said that he was initially upset, perturbed.
He's always upset for some reason.
He is not always upset, Caesar. CM Punk has lots of perfectly happy moments in his life. You don't need to act like the man is in a constant state of anger, okay? That's absurd. However,
okay.
He said that he was initially upset that John Cena was able to just kind of call his shot and put himself into the Elimination Chamber.
Fair.
Well, he had to, qualify for it. He ran down Drew McIntyre, who said that he ran off to SmackDown. But before we get into the next part here, Caesar, what do you think of CM Punk's promo here tonight?
He had one really good line, I'll say, but I'll let you build up to that one. And it's the fact I do agree with Punk. Like, that's why I was making the joke in the chat. I'm like, hey guys, I'm in the Elimination Chamber. It's like anyone can call our shot. You could call our shot. The viewers could be like, I'm in the chamber. So
no, we can't do that. We're not John Cena, man. John Cena's put in the time. None of us have put in the time John Cena's put in.
We've been on the air for a year, so it's a year. But I think what he's saying, like, some people should have to actually make the effort, actually win qualifiers and all that kind of stuff. But of course, when it's done is done. Punk's got a spot. I'm not a huge fan of Punk's. I'm not saying he's a bad person or bad wrestler, but I'll let you get into the part of what I want you to say that I was so happy to hear Punk say.
All right, so as Punk's going through it here, he's interrupted, cut off by music that I didn't recognize. Did you recognize the music?
No.
No, and neither did CM Punk. And
I hardly heard it either.
I don't even know whose music that was, says CM Punk, and it's revealed that it's Logan Paul. Yeah, it's Logan.
Everyone's like,
here's the thing, like, Def Rebel just sucks. That's it. Def Rebel sucks so bad.
Can I say it in a musical nerd way for 30 seconds?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
go for it.
As a person who actually DJs, produces music, blah, 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 I was making a joke to a few friends, and I'm like, "Oh boy, it's music sample number 75 from a loop pack by a DJ from who knows where." And then the next wrestler, the same thing with an extra twist and a Def Rebel on top of the sample. Like it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really
Like
bad.
I'm sorry, I bet you like a chunk of change. I could teach you how to produce music, and you could do something better.
A slap at the base, man. A slap at
There
the
you
base.
that would be more exciting, but enough that stupidity. Back to
But
generic Paul
Logan,
over here.
Logan interrupts the straight edge
I was
superstar.
so
here.
happy in that moment to say that I was like, oh, I'm fully on Punk's side.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as much as I often disagree with Punk, just holy hell, do I hate Logan Paul?
I wouldn't even use the word hate anymore. That's derogatory to the word hate.
It's disrespectful to hate, to say that that's what I feel towards Logan Paul.
Like seeing Logan Paul is like seeing that one coworker that's like, all right, so you came for the good part.
But Logan comes out there and he says to Phil, he says to him,
Who?
"I see why they call you Punk." And he says he could come up with a bunch of better names to call him, but he couldn't say him on TV.
No, you know
And
why I couldn't see
you're
them.
on Netflix. I'm pretty sure you could have said it, Logan.
No, you know what?
You
He
lack the
forgot
courage
them.
of your own
He for-
convictions.
He forgot them.
Yeah, probably.
And because all his fans are 14-year-old girls.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
I don't think that's accurate.
I was kind of
really
quoting
don't.
LA Knight there.
But Punk told Punk told Logan that if he's lucky enough to get past Ray tonight, he'll see him in Toronto and put him to sleep. Bang! And that
I swear, if Punk and Logan have a moment in the chamber where they start duking it out, and Punk hits that GTS, I'm gonna scream like a banshee.
like a banshee.
In excitement.
Do they have banshees in Canada?
We got a lot of things, but I can't say certain things on stream because
You've
they're
got, I
inappropriate.
know you got the Squatch, but like I've
Yeah.
never heard of a Canadian banshee before, so that's why
I gotta see that video about explaining how Canadian animals work. Remember? So, but if you know, you know. We'll get to that another time. But anyways, back to Logan Paul and CM Punk.
But as Rey Mysterio makes his entrance, CM Punk walks up the ramp. He and Ray share a moment there, kind of do the head-to-head thing that Ray does. Ray did not give CM Punk his mask. That would have been kind of crazy.
You know, Punk's probably like whispering in his ear, "This cousin asshole, please kick his ass."
Just go down there. Lay it in stiff, Ray. Lay it in stiff.
Did you take the last cupcake in catering? I need to get my carbs.
Okay, Phil needs carbs. But
can you imagine that though? How funny that'd be.
But hey, this is going to lead us into what was tonight's main event match, a qualifier for the Elimination Chamber. Logan Paul taking
Wrong
on
person one.
Rey Mysterio. Well, yeah. Here's the thing: 17 minutes, give or take a few seconds there.
Plus,
good match. Good match. This was solid work. It's what you would expect from Rey Mysterio, and as much as I absolutely detest Logan Paul, he's good at this, and I think that makes me kind of hate him even more. But it was a solid match. But when it was all said and done,
the wrong person.
Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul. The wrong guy.
I half expected Dom to interfere. You know that. And as much as we don't like the guy, according to a handful of sources, it sounds like he's actually a pretty good safe worker. So props to him for that. I mean, his character on WWE we absolutely despise, but in his impulsive stuff and stuff like that, I don't like.
Here's the thing: his character in WWE, I absolutely despise. The person he has represented himself to be in real life, I absolutely despise.
Well, there's one video. It's on let's call it a crime show. Name dropping the show, and it's funny as hell because like him and his brother are on it, and they do a bunch of like policing, and it's entertaining as hell. It's not like a super inappropriate show, but it's just funny because it's like I'll tolerate him there. On here, I'd rather like do a shoey or something like that, and then tolerate Logan Paul's stuff.
You know, I really enjoyed Vine when it was around, but if Vine had never collapsed, the Pauls would not have been unleashed into the world at large.
Technically, you can still watch actually Vines. You know that,
Oh,
right?
oh yeah. I've seen compilations and such, but
They're
I was a fan
so
of it.
worth watching.
Dude, I was making Vines in New Orleans during WrestleMania 30.
I
Like
think I
Vine was
made
where it was at for a minute, man.
I think I made like a handful, but they didn't do anything. But whatever, it was still fun.
Caesar, how old were you when Vine was still a thing, man?
Probably a teenager.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because like, I was part of the generation with cell phones where you had to click like an H like 3 times or something like that on the 4 on the keypad to type an H or something like that. And I was just before YouTube took off. So there's your answer.
I remember when YouTube didn't have ads, but yeah, Logan Paul qualifying. Yeah, I'm old. Logan Paul qualifying for the Elimination Chamber here. Moving on. Obviously, he's not going to win the Elimination Chamber.
I pray to God something happens.
The main event of WrestleMania is not going to be Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul.
I will uninstall my computer if it does, or just run into a burning house fire.
You will run into a burning house.
Or in this case, a melting igloo in our part of the world.
There you go. Oh goodness. But yeah, so after the match, after Logan Paul wins clean.
Did it cut off for you too?
No. I had the after match angle where kabang! Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, but like, did it show a little bit and then cut off, or did it show you the whole thing?
No, it showed the whole thing. Like it was a pretty lengthy attack.
No, all I got was like 15 to 20 seconds, and then it faded.
Oh,
no, so all I saw was this.
You didn't get the credits up. It didn't say like.
Oh yeah, it did the South Park credits, and then hey, Nick, shout out to our boy from the Dynamite recap and from Dirt Sheet.
And happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday. But
why did you? Whoa! Why'd you have to get all close to the mic and get all sultry with it?
Yeah, sometimes we gotta be nice to our other members and give them sultry moments.
Hey, Mr. President.
Okay, this isn't Wayne's World, though, right? That movie is still the best, I will say. But anyways, enough of Wayne's World. This isn't Dynamite. No, it got like this little bit and then faded it out, and that was it.
Yeah, but he gets
so I'm pissed about that.
No, usually we're the ones that get stuff cut short here in the States, but it getting cut short aside.
This is all you for a second.
Well, I mean, they attacked Rey Mysterio. They beat the heck out of Rey. But I mean, how are you feeling about that? Are you liking what they're doing with the New Day and?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to feel. Like we've got Rey Mysterio being attacked by the Amish.
By the oh my god. Yeah, you were in the group chat.
Take him serious.
You were calling him Amish Kofi.
I can't take his thing seriously. That thing on his face.
It's an interesting beard, for sure.
But as hilariousness aside, we'll see how it goes. But my question is, like, is this a subtle way of them trying to hint at possibly Penta joining the fray? Or possibly Dom somehow coming back to back up.
We've talked about this before. Penta needs to stay as far away from the LWO as one can actually keep him.
But I'm just saying, like, let's just say they put Rey on his own path for a bit. It was just Rey by himself.
Unless they're breaking up the LWO, I don't think Rey gets his own path.
Okay, fine, but
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry,
fine.
Caesar. I'm sorry.
I'll live. I'll cry hard later. We'll see.
Cry hard later, but weep gently now. That's
no. People didn't pay to see me weep at all. We're gonna. I know the song.
So before we hop around to the start of the show, brother, anything else on the main event or the closing angle that you only saw about 10 seconds?
I will throw this out there. So this is me discussing it as it was a word I was going to use, but I'm drawing blanks here. when they do these like random ass cut to blacks, they need to stop it during main events because there's times where like, oh my god, he's going to the top rope, and it cuts to black. And hey, 1, 2, cut to black. That's it. That's my actual only thing I got right now when it comes to the main event. Good quality main event. They did what they did. Logan Paul.
How often does Logan Paul wrestle on TV, like a non-PLE?
Yes.
It's not that often, right? Like,
Well, now that he's apparently full time or whatever
he's on the grind. He's on the grind now.
Oh,
Is that what he's doing?
he should grind back to catering. So he should do.
I thought you were about to say he should grind back to Cleveland.
I don't know where that's where he's from.
Is he from Cleveland?
I don't actually know. Anyone watching that knows where he's from, want to drop that in the chat, you'll be our hero. I mean, besides watching the Dirt Sheet Radio page, you should drop the information for us. Because Tyler's here and I'm here, and we're discussing.
He's from Westlake, Ohio. I don't claim him though. As an Ohio resident, I do not claim.
No, what you're supposed to do is be like what I do about certain things. I said to my coworker one day, "Listen, as a member of Canada, we don't claim you as on this."
You know what? You know what? He's from Westlake. Logan Paul. You know what? And no longer is Cleveland this guy getting the moniker solely. Logan Paul is now the mistake by the lake. The mistake from the lake is Logan Paul. The mistake from the lake.
Okay, we'll hashtag that, you guys.
Make it happen.
But what you should do is you should go to the Pro Wrestling Hipster on Facebook, then hashtag that. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, but then we're going to hop around to the start of tonight's program. Monday Night Raw came to us live from Nashville, Tennessee. If you've never been, go. It's a fun town to visit.
Did that arena seem small to you, or was it just me?
I mean, Nashville ain't huge. Like, here's the thing. Nashville's like, it's one of those, it's got a lot of fame to it. Rich history, especially in dealing with country music. It's not huge, though. Like, you can kind of walk across it pretty quick.
No, but I mean, like, the arena itself, because I was watching.
The Bridgestone Arena. So, I'll say this. This is according to WrestleTix. The arena. Let me go. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull up my notes because
I thought it was like 16. He was saying.
Let me. Well, I what Michael Cole says and what reality is are often two different things.
Well, his number is usually about like 2,000 to 5,000 above the actual.
Okay, so it looks like WrestleTix ended up, and this is, I don't know if this changed after air, but it looks like they distributed 12,244 tickets, with the arena being set for 12,531. So according to this, we had 12,244 people at least seated there. So I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's a pretty good amount of people. Maybe just the way the arena is set up and built, it just didn't look as well, because but you said he was saying 16 something.
Well, sometimes he'll say,
where were they getting 4,000 more people?
That's what I'm getting at. Like, he'll give that number of like this, and then somehow it's this. So I don't know where he's doing this from, but yeah, he wants to inflate his numbers. Go ahead, but we're gonna catch him.
We're gonna catch him. But we're in Nashville, Tennessee, like a Pokemon, Michael Coleman. But yeah, we're at the Bridgestone Arena. The show opened as it does, with Michael Cole breaking down the show as wrestlers walk into the building. They then cut to Jey Uso making his way to the arena, or into the arena from the concourse there. You know, it seems they have been doing these concourse entrances, Caesar, and it seems that they've only been doing it for Jey Uso lately. Has anyone else been getting this treatment on Raw?
Nothing I can think of.
So, I mean, his entrance is a very large part of what he, not what he is as a wrestler, but it's a very large part of his gimmick here. So it kind of makes sense that they would, if they're going to just give it to one person, it would be him.
You know what they should do? And I don't know how they'd plug this, we'll call it, is they need to do a different style every week. Like, one week, he's in the crowd sitting with some fans. Oh my God, don't. But like, you know what I mean? Like 1 week he's in the crowd sitting with some fans, and the camera crew finds him. Hell, maybe 1 week he's on the parking lot, like vibing with some friends, just you know, whatever. But not the same exact time where he's always in the
It is very similar every time.
what's it called,
It is.
the vending
Concourse,
area.
like the
Yeah,
concourse.
yeah, yeah. So keep the entrance to him, sure, but like change. Hell, 1 week he's in the truck dicking around with the production crew. Just change it up.
Yeah. But he makes his way down to the ring, and you're thinking,
Mhm.
hey, time for another one of those classic Jey Uso promos. Yeet. But he gets down there, music cues down. He's getting ready to talk. Nah. They want it one more time. Day one ish. Yeet.
Yeah.
So he's dancing and yeeting. He gets over to the table over there, dancing, yeeting, having a great time
But
until he wasn't. And Gunther.
well, look at me. I'm world champion. I get one episode a month.
This is the time when Sprockets when we dance. He takes him down. That's all I can think.
You're just pissed off half the community.
Oh no! Like honestly, it was twice tonight. I felt it this way and even more. We'll talk about it later. Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser straight up looked like the Sprockets character from SNL. I actually shared a thing on Facebook about it. But like,
I feel like he deserves to be in fight of more than Gunther, but they both equally do.
you're right.
at
You know,
this
I will
rate.
disrespect. I will disrespect Gunther
Disrespect.
with the Sprockets. That'll be reserved for Ludwig. But Gunther jumps Jey Uso, just wailing on him.
Do you have the video of the kid?
I do not have the video.
Oh,
That is not in my power, unfortunately. But
that's power.
not power. But
No
but no,
power, yeah.
the children upset, the crowd angry here. I was actually the dancing and yeeting went on for so long here. I was a little concerned that no one was going to get booed for attacking so at this point, but Gunther did still get booed. So
What I will say is really funny is whenever we're not we are, but whenever you hear like Pat and Michael Cole, I hope to God it's just I hope like in the headphones Trips is like, okay guys, it's Jay's entrance. Just be goofy for a bit. Cause it's entertaining when they like
look, I'm going to say this about Michael Cole.
Uh-oh.
No, there's no uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You always act like
Bayley-
it's going to be a
Bayley's gonna hear
hashtag
you.
extra hot take. You know, Bayley would agree with me if I said mean things about Michael.
No, she's
Michael
waiting
Cole
to hear you say it.
has been exponentially better not being under the thumb of Vince McMahon.
Oh,
without
no,
Vince McMahon,
100%.
he's been great. However,
Uh-oh.
Pat
Incoming.
McAfee pulls him too far in another direction. Pat McAfee lets Michael Cole act like a dumb frat boy. And that's not good for Michael Cole either. And I'd rather just be good at your job, Michael. You're good at it, man. Like, you don't need to be a damn fool.
Hold on. If I'm being honest, Michael Cole can dip his foot in the pond. Pat McAfee can dive head first or, run to a brick wall. But Michael Cole can he can say some stuff here and there. You know what I mean? Just trickle, dabble, and like I said, for the Jey Uso shit, yeah, jump on the table, go nuts. It fits. But if it's like a Gunther segment, yeah, you're not gonna see Michael Cole screaming stupid crap. No. So keep it tasteful, I guess we'll say. This is the best way of explaining it.
But Jay just gets beat on, and as Gunther is leaving, Jay gets a hold of a microphone.
Yep.
And he officially says that it's going to be Jey Uso and Gunther for the world title at WrestleMania. As Adam Pearce would say, it's official.
I'm surprised we haven't heard him.
Right. We knew it was going to happen.
We
knew it wasn't going to be Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. But now that it is on paper, ready to rock and roll, they made a graphic card for it and everything. Caesar, how are you feeling about that being one of our WrestleMania world title matches?
Well, hopefully before the actual show shows, they boost the credibility of the world title.
Of whom?
The world title, instead of keeping it on the back burner of the back burner of the back burner. feature him more often. Let him have
No, the back burner of the back burner of the back burner is where they stuck Lyra Valkyria.
Okay, but she's getting pushed properly. We'll talk about it in a minute here.
Oh,
But like what I'm saying is like, for the longest time, Gunther was like, "Oh, hey, you're a world champ, cool." And now it's like, if he's gonna be in that match for what probably like night 2, I'm thinking night 1, one of them, right? Probably one night 1.
Yeet.
You and your damn Fanta. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do, but they have to definitely put him in some stuff prior to. Hell, throw him in a tag match with Ludwig, since they're the last 2 left of Imperium. So, yeah, I'll be excited for it. Hopefully, Jay actually gets the win and becomes world champ finally. But that's when they do it. They're gonna do it.
I mean, they have to.
Yeah.
CJ and I talked about this a little bit yesterday on CJ and Tyler's Week in Wrestling Roundup with
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Well, it hasn't been every Sunday. It's been like every other Sunday.
Now it is.
Still, we're rocking and rolling. But CJ had mentioned that he felt that if Jay doesn't win that match, it might be it for Jay. And I think that's a fair perspective.
I hate to say it about people, but I do agree fully with CJ as the other Canadian on this program that he, like, what do you do if Jay doesn't win? What do you do?
As the kids say, he would be cooked. He'd be cooked.
Yeah, full send off the deep end, no cap, cooked. Yeah, whatever term you want to use.
No crumbs. Or wait, is that? I'm almost 40. All right.
I'm gonna Google a dictionary of these idiot terms and send them to you just for a laugh.
Thank you. Oh, my kids will love it if I start saying this shit to them. They love it.
Don't tell them you're doing it. Just learn a bunch.
The other day, I told them they were being so skibbity. So I mean,
no, don't even tell me to do it. Just get the dictionary, walk around, they say something to you, and then pull your phone out and be like, and then say a term and just watch them be like
Ohio Riz. But I'm steering it back to Raw. I'm steering it back to Raw.
Is that real?
Ohio Riz is real. But we're not talking about Ohio Riz.
This is real, though.
Rhea Ripley.
This is titled Riz.
Rhea was backstage talking with Kathy Kelly about how she felt about how things went with the Io Sky situation last week, where Rhea inadvertently caused Sky to not be qualified for.
I was so
we were all angry. We were all angry, and that happened on your birthday, Caesar.
Yeah,
like what a horrible event to happen on the day.
That was a blast of a day. I got a sweet steak, by the way.
Yeah. So you had a better time. You had a better day than
I got a New York steak. I got a bunch of beer, and I got a watch. So I'm pretty happy. Excellent. What I didn't get was screwed like Io did.
No, you did not. But Io, Rhea here saying that she's going to give her a shot. She feels that's the right thing to do. So,
is that how we do it? Can I get a shot too?
At Rhea Ripley?
Oh,
you want to fight Rhea Ripley? No, you don't, sir.
I do.
No, stop it. But we moving on to our next match, which was our opening bout on the card this evening. We had Damage Control at this point being comprised of Dakota Kai.
I thought she was on the injury list for a bit when I heard about this match. Like, I'm not saying it's bad as she's back. I'm just saying, like, I thought she got hurt at a live event. Unless it's been that long.
Yeah, it was at the drop kick.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean that looked. I mean, I didn't really hear much about it after that night. I assumed concussion of some kind. Like her head like whipped back on that.
Well, I don't want to think about what happened again, but I'm just saying, like, it's good she's back. It's good she's standing. It's good she's. I was gonna say healthy, but I don't want to spill anything that sounds like I'm knowing things. But back to the match.
But yeah, so Damage Control, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. We're taking on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Ooh. If I may, what's going on with the rating system? Why is Io and Raquel in the same rating? Did you see that?
Oh, for the video game? I don't pay super close attention to that.
Oh, I mean, just like random things I see whenever I'm watching the episodes, or in this case, I search Twitters.
That is like I don't know. I guess in terms of where they are on the card, maybe they're about. No, they shouldn't be equally rated. That's why they're
They
either.
shouldn't be so close. I
No,
mean,
they
they're
should.
both 80s for sure, but they
Yeah.
shouldn't be that close. But the match itself, though,
The match itself was good. Good back and forth. The
is
crowd
is,
was into it. Um,
is
they
it
gave them. Go ahead.
is it bad that I don't give a flying rat, you know what, about having Liv in this match? Like,
That actually is bad, Caesar. I
don't
would
get
say
me
that
wrong.
it's bad. No, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, oh, you're wrong for feeling that way.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's bad from the angle that WWE has spent so much time building her up and making her such a focal point that if you're not caring about her,
like, how do I say this properly? I've been posting this everywhere where I'm like, you guys realize you have other talent you can bring up? Hell, they could have done Raquel versus Dakota, Raquel versus Io, or as they were saying about the new member, they could have done that and brought another woman in the picture for a match. Like, no, I'm not saying Kaden and Katana. No, I'm not saying that. Don't worry about that. I'm just saying that there's a lot of other women they could have thrown in that spot since they're trying
sure.
to make Liv be this big deal. But whatever.
I don't know. I think right now she's just kind of coasting until they find something a little more.
Oh, you know what
I
she
don't
could
know.
do?
Yeah.
Sit in catering.
Quit trying to send people to catering, brother.
I'll come. I'm
Um,
hungry. I'll go to
but
catering.
right around, I think this went, was it 17
Long enough.
minutes?
It was a good match,
You're
though.
actually right around 16. But damage control, getting
Now,
the win here
my
tonight.
my only beef in regard, like, if you want to call it the word of beef, is where's Dakota at? Like, how is she? I'm like, it's great to see her and Io again. I'm hoping Kairi's back soon. Yeah, I love Io's faces in these pictures. She's overly excited, which is great. It's always a blast to see that. But what I'm saying is, like, is Dakota actually like coming back completely, or is she just like putting her feet in the pond? Because
Well, I
I
mean, if she is, nursing an injury or like still trying to get something a little, more in line health wise, that could absolutely be a reason why we see her in just tag matches primarily. That's
no,
something that time
I
will tell. If we see her only working tags for a while, then I'd
that's
say yeah.
that's totally fine because then, like I said, at least we him like, okay, like you're saying, we're gonna go, okay, she's, let's say right now she's 75%, we'll say, okay, just a shot in the dark. And she's doing like you're saying. Oh, I love Yo's face by the way in this picture. She's like, we won. Yeah, no, totally your idea. Yeah. Let's keep Dakota in the picture as a tag wrestler and hopefully month, 2 months, I don't know how long, we get Kairi back in the picture. Have the whole three of them.
Yeah, let's hope
Whenever
we
that
can help
happens.
get them all healthy. But
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
had the picture come up here. At some point, Liv
Did
just
I
got the side of her head busted. When did that
did I
happen?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Did I miss this? I was watching and all of a sudden I was like, you know, you don't see these, and all of a sudden you go, "Hey, wait, hold on," and you like look close to your stream, and you go, "Okay," and then you gotta like, you just go, wait, what? Like, did I miss it? When did it happen? Did Dakota like
I'm not
clip her?
sure. I'm not sure when that happened. But
I feel like she got knee in the face or kicked in the face. If I guess.
from there we had a quick recap of the events of between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and I believe a bit of Kevin's promo from SmackDown.
Oh,
And then we had a little clip from the upcoming LFG series that starts this coming Sunday
you know
on
you're a
AEW.
gamer when you say let you see the words LFG and think let's friggin' go.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're going for here. But it was Gunther being a dick.
What's gonna be next? LMFAO, the show's name? GTG? BRB?
Hey, no, they bring back JTG.
That won't happen. I don't think.
Oh, crime time.
Well, isn't one of them unfortunately passed?
Yes,
I hate to
yes,
yeah.
Shad did pass away. Yeah,
RIP, unfortunately.
yeah. But
What's the other one? Tyson and Darren Young. What was that again?
oh,
I can't remember their name now. That's the unfortunate part, but you know what I'm talking about at least.
Yeah.
Get
Did they
those
have
two
a name?
back.
Do they have a name other than Nexus? Do they have something separate from that?
No, weren't they crime? No. Oh no, I was one of the
Oh,
last one.
Primetime Players. Primetime
That's
Players.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
crime time and prime time players.
Titus O'Neil and oh god, Abraham Washington was their manager until he got fired for saying things on air that he shouldn't
I
have
just
said.
remember Darren Young, last time I checked, was actually all over the place on the indies. Like in a good
Mr.
way,
No
of
Days
course.
Off. Mr. No Days Off. That's
Well, if he last time I checked, he's with Japan, but that's for a whole nother topic.
But hey, ahead of our next match, which was a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber on the women's side, Roxanne Perez.
That's cool, actually.
Roxanne Perez in the audience tonight, as she and Bayley have been sparring back and forth.
That girl behind her.
Very excited. I think she's more excited to be on camera than she is to be sitting that close.
How about that guy on the left?
Roxy.
I need it like a Pat McAfee Tron thing where I circle crap. I need one of those right now. That guy on the left. His face. But anyways, no, it's awesome
but yeah,
to
but
see.
this led us into Lyra Valkyria, women's intercontinental champion. Although I don't know how much you know that because like she's not very featured on Raw, taking on Bayley with the winner advancing to the women's elimination chamber match.
I hope your answer is no to this, and I really hope your answer is no to this. Did they change her theme song, or am I hardcore tripping?
Who's, Bayley's or Lyra's?
Lyra's.
I don't think so.
Like, it sounds like either they changed the key, or they made a slight like they did the LA Knight treatment. Was the same song with different instruments.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't think they did, but I'm not. I'm not. 100%
That's why I'm saying I hope your answer is no, or I don't think so, or Molly's staring at you.
Is she? Is she?
Well, you're drinking your stuff, and she's like,
she wants a sip.
I think it's more like, what is that?
Can dogs see the color orange?
I don't know.
But yeah, so Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, this match was great. The crowd was reacting and into it. Lyra's starting to get a little bit of a reaction finally. But like, guys, I get that I get that Bayley's the bigger star. I get that you want her in the chamber.
We need to give it to Lyra.
That she is wrestling on NXT tomorrow. She's wrestling on Vengeance Day, Saturday night for NXT, getting a shot at the women's title there. I get that all that's happening, but like, if you need her to get in the chamber match, then you put her against someone else to qualify. You don't sacrifice Lyra Valkyria for this.
Especially somebody who is an inaugural champ who we're trying to strap a rocket to.
Lyra is just, I don't know what they're doing. Like
I don't think they know what they're doing.
They bring her up. They bring her up, you know, and they saddle her with Caden and Carter.
Which was, say it, Tyler, say it.
Or Caden Carter and Katana Chance, sorry.
Say it.
And look, she's a bird lady. They were an albatross. Okay, both of them. And it fucked her up. It screwed up her perception. Like, they were getting no reaction, and I really think that affected her. I think that made her get little to no reaction, which she's still getting very little to no reaction. And then they you know, but prior to that, they were booking her all right in that Queen of the Ring tournament. She didn't win it. I didn't expect her to. It would have been cool, but I didn't expect her to. But they booked her well. They booked her strong, and she looked good and lost. But then they had the connection with that tag team. She did a bunch of shit that didn't matter and got no reaction. Then she's off TV basically for a while. They bring her back. She wins the Intercontinental Championship tournament, and then she's off TV for like 2 weeks again.
Somebody in creative needs to be fired.
I don't know about that, but like somebody needs to figure out what to do. Like it's. I don't know. They need to do better by her. She's a damn good wrestler. Bird Lady, good. Do right by Bird Lady. When she lost tonight in the group chat, I just said sad bird lady noises.
The fact that all of us unanimously were like, well, I'm not going to use the obvious words that were used because it's profanity, but all of us are just like, listen, guys, somebody is messing up this girl's amazing aura, and you're going to get smacked. That's all I'm going to say it as.
Yeah.
It's just a huge buzzkill because she whether you know who Lyra is from her NXT days or you've known her on the main, you don't give a girl with her push a belt. And then she just gets like, all right, here's your belt. Good job. Woo, woo, woo. Now go to catering. No, like, give her the belt and give her like a, hell, do the John Cena treatment. Make her do an open challenge every week. Something. Like, give her like, you guys have 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
How can you not put her on even the second hour in like a 15-minute match? Shit, I'd watch that. Give me that over, oh my god, Tyler, we got spray cannons. Like,
but from
waste.
Yeah, it's a shame. But so Bayley qualifying. I like Bayley a lot, but I just, if you want her in the, like I said, if you want her in the chamber match, you get there a different way than this. You don't do it at Lyra's expense.
You could have given her when the girls in the next match is up here, that being Ivy Nile the spot, and been like, listen, Ivy, you talk like a robot. Here, get squashed by Bayley. That would have been a better choice.
No, they're trying to build Ivy up as a competitor for.
You want to build her up as a competitor? Don't let her talk. It'd be like us doing our shows like this, and the next match involving the tag teams of, like, that'd be like us doing it like that.
Well, and then just like creepily saying "Made in America."
Listen, Ivy, honey, sweetheart, you do us a solid and shut the hell up. Like,
you're gonna get a letter for that one.
Promise? Is it from her at least?
Not from her, no sir. It's gonna be from an angry group of people on the internet.
We pissed off the IWC? No way.
Oh, we always pissed off the IWC. But after that, we had a quick little vignette for Penta, which led into an interview with Jackie Redmond and Ludwig Kaiser. And as I said, Ludwig Kaiser straight up looks like Sprockets here tonight. The time of Sprockets when they dance. This is the time of Sprockets when they dance. Touch the monkey.
What?
One of the many things Mike Myers shouted as that character.
So all I heard was touch the monkey.
Touch the monkey. Yeah, Sprockets. This is the time when Sprockets when they dance.
Listen, Tyler's under the influence of caffeine.
Not enough of it, but too little at the same time. Not enough, but too much. But like, there's no sweet spot right now for that. But yeah, he was Ludwig was shortly interrupted. We'll say what?
I said first day.
Yeah, first day. First day talking about Ludwig Kaiser.
No, it's not Ludwig. It's Ludwig.
Ludwig Kaiser. Jesus.
Nah.
He said he won't stop until Penta is done for good. He was interrupted by Pete Dunne, formerly Butch, and he said that he wasn't helping him. He just got in the way.
I just love how many people right now are like, give these this duo a new name. I'm like, ooh.
What are you gonna call them?
I don't know what to call them either.
The Butchwhackers.
Incoming lawsuit.
From who?
I don't know. Someone get mad.
I'm not mad. Jesus, I'm not mad. I'm mad that angle happened. But as this was concluding, AJ Styles walked past him as he was making his way towards the ring. Backstage, however, before AJ made his way out, we had Otis Akira, Maxine Dupree. They were all telling Lyra, how great she looked out there tonight. And then they were approached by Ivy Nile and the Creed. She did. They were approached by Ivy Nile and the Creeds, and they laughed at her loss because they're mean.
See, let me just say this properly. What the hell are you guys doing with the Creeds? If I'm being brutally honest.
Hey, we'll talk about them in a little bit. They had a tag match tonight that was pretty solid.
All right. I'll wait.
Hold on to that. But moving on, we had. They don't want none.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have gloves on, but yeah.
Oh man, AJ Styles making his
soccer mom haircut.
Making his way back to Monday Night Raw. He talked about how excited he was to make his last return, only to get injured so quickly and be back out. There was a good welcome back chant for AJ here. And he said, when he looked at himself in the mirror, he still had gas in the tank, and he's got a long to-do list, and he was interrupted, Caesar. He was interrupted by Dominic Mysterio and Carlito.
No, it's Carly, apparently. I hate that.
Carlito.
Oh, get out. That's a diss to iCarly.
Yeah, you're right. But Dom began to try to talk to AJ to tell him that a lot's changed here at Raw. Holy hell, man. Those boos were back in force tonight for Dom.
It's funny. It's like you got Dom getting the hell booed out of him. We got New Day's getting the booze. Who else is getting the booze? Logan Paul now?
Yeah, Logan. But like I'd felt that that Dom's reaction had kind of waned there a little bit, but I guess he's back on track.
I don't know, man. I'm still saying New Day is getting it worse.
A lot of heat, a lot of heat going around Monday Night Raw these days. But excuse me. But what did you think of the interplay here between Dominic Mysterio? We had a little bit of Carlito there, but mostly between Dom and AJ.
I'm, dare I say, interested? Because, you don't know what they could do, but you want to know what they could do.
Hey, Dom can take a beating. Dom can create some movement. Dom's a safe worker. I mean,
Well,
they did have a had a brawl here after he said he'll always be Rey Mysterio's punk ass kid.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not.
I don't know. What I'm getting at is it's gonna be interesting to see how things go, because I'm not saying they're gonna be world championship contenders, but who the hell knows what can happen? And we need that. Who the hell knows what can happen? Looking at it right now, you're thinking to yourself, where could this go? But it's keeping you invested. Because, you said, Dom's a safe worker, and AJ's phenomenal. So,
but if they do a match between the two of them, where do you see that happening?
Maybe a pay-per-view. Save it for one of those, an early and part of the night kind of pay-per-view match.
Yeah.
Not a pre-show. Do you call it the first hour? Give them a solid 15, 20. Let them dance for a bit, and then send them on their way.
Let people boo the hell out of Dom. Let them be happy.
Let Dom pull some dirty shit, and then AJ get the big glamorous victory. Dom gets yelled and booed out of the building. AJ gets a big glamorous win. We all get a win.
It's a win-win-win-win.
I was gonna say a win-win-boo.
Win-win-boo. Win-win-boo.
Woo-woo-woo.
Woo-woo-woo. You know it. So not backstage, I guess up in the stand area, Jackie Redmond introduced one Seth freaking Rollins. I love that when she announced that she was interviewing Seth Rollins, there was a dude right behind her that got so excited.
Yeah, that's true.
That Seth Rollins was about to be there.
Plot twist: Seth's 2 feet off the camera, and he's guy's
so close, Seth. I'm so close.
The guy's you're bad at acting, buddy.
Oh, goodness.
I didn't know he was right there, guys.
I'm so sorry. but no, solid promo here. Just it's been a little bit of the same promo wise here, as they're still kind of solidifying what direction he's going to be heading in, going down the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And he was interrupted here by Finn Balor.
Yeah. How do I say this subtly?
Don't say it subtly. Say it out loud with your whole chest, sir.
That's I'm trying to be, I got nothing. I was gonna say I don't even care anymore. Let them duke it out. since it's Monday Night Senior Home, like I just like everyone's above 37 right now. It seems like that's in like the main card scene, and that's nothing against them, but like if they're gonna be the main card fighters, let them duke it out, not moving as fast as a wall safe.
Right.
Like I'm sorry, but Braun Breaker broke the glass on that one by saying that this isn't a senior citizen home or whatever he said, and that
Right.
broke the glass hard. But of course, they're still going to be like, "Oh, these guys are great." No, they're not. Give us like guys that are between 20 and 35.
Hey, now, come on. I'm almost 40.
I
let's not be
know
too mean here.
that's
But I'm also
fine.
not wrestling. But
No, but you're on the podcast with us
but
every Monday,
uh,
exclusively at Tuesday
but
and Sundays.
Caesar, after that, our speculation as to when we might get AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio, we found out we're going to be getting it next week.
Yeah.
Adam Pearce making it official. After he gave AJ what he wanted there. See how we did the guy's subversion of beliefs. That was fun. We took you on a ride for about 6 minutes there with that one.
hmm
But,
hmm
but after that, AJ Styles was standing there, and he was approached and stared down by Braun Breaker. So, do you think Braun and AJ could be a potential WrestleMania match?
No, my only question is like, could would we put that belt on Styles?
No. Braun wins that match.
Oh no, I'm 100% on that one. I'm just saying it. See, the response I got was what I wanted. Like, I'm not against putting a belt on AJ,
Oh,
but
I can see him being a champ again at some point before he's hangs it up. But
I
like, no, not
don't
right
see
now.
it being
No.
icy. First of
That,
all,
that would be such a big win for Braun if that is something they went with.
I no, it's not even big. It's huge. I'd say because AJ's. It's hey Eds, welcome to the show. Um, sorry, I got a little sidetracked. It if they're gonna do Braun and AJ, give them 20. Because do you imagine AJ goes for a phenomenal forearm and Braun just spears the living shit out of him?
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic.
It would be they would hit the room would explode and nobody would move for a good 30 seconds. They'd be both on the ground
We would all we would all time travel is what would happen. We would all move forward like 5 minutes in time. It'd be wild.
somehow. Don't know
Yeah.
how.
Yep. He would Braun break the space time continuum with that phenomenally.
That's the messed up part right there. Is that works?
Right.
Book it.
Book it. Book it now.
Don't know how. Just book it.
Just make it happen. We don't know what kind of effects we need, but we're gonna make it happen. But our next match that we're going to talk about, the last match actually that we will be discussing this evening, tag team titles on the line.
I hated
here
this
tonight.
finish.
We had the War Raiders taking on the Creed brothers, American Made. Yeah, go ahead and talk about it, Caesar. Talk about the match. The match itself, I thought was pretty solid, but you did not like the finish. What was what didn't you like here, man?
Let me cook. Okay, to use words. The match it did well, as of course. The match itself it did what it did. I wasn't expecting like the Warriors have been on a war path, pun intended, and they've been doing really well, and that's stomping mud holes in people and kicking ass. The Creeds, I almost kind of want them not to have Robot Nile at ringside because, well, she doesn't do very much. She's just there. It's like an eyesore on the screen. What I'm getting at is like if you're gonna make the Creeds win or lose in any way, do it properly. Not have Julius clock one of the other wrestlers in the face with a belt and then stand there with the belt in their hands and go, "Oh, I just knocked his ass out."
Yeah, there's not a lot of logic to that.
Like it's like pulling a gun on somebody, blowing their head off, and holding the gun in front of themselves and going, "I don't know who did it."
How could this ever have
Like
happened?
this picture, I'm like
It
extremely
should have been the
disgusting.
picture because they won the damn tag titles, not
Yeah,
because of the
not because they
damn finish
just
of the
committed
match.
murder in the ring.
Yeah, it was a weak finish. I mean, obviously, there's going to
It was
be another
such
chapter to
a
this, but like
shit finish.
again, like either wait to do the match or find another way to get there. Like I agree with you. It was not a good finish. It didn't help anybody.
If anything, it squashed the Creeds. If I'm being completely brutally honest, and they're a good tag team. So again, who is ever in creative, shape up and ship out, or else fix your shit. Because yeah, it's sad, and when there's no build up to the championship match, you know they're not winning. I hate
Yeah.
to say that,
No,
but
it's not their
again,
time yet.
the
I think
War
it's in their
Raiders
future if
losing
they can get
for a while.
everything if they can get everything put together, it's in their future, but it's not happening right now.
But
Didn't get
what they can do, which should be really smart. This is gonna sound crazy. Is let the War Raiders get a match at Mania with two other teams in something chaotic like that. Everyone gets destroyed in, but the War Raiders win. And please don't call it a war tag match or something, a tag war match. Or I don't know. That'd be so stupid. Just call it like dare I say, like a hardcore tag match or a TLC or something brutal. For
something violent and fun and
like
big.
them, the Creeds, and a third team, let them kill each other for 20 minutes.
Easy
That's
peasy.
it. Everyone, hell, let some people show up to like duke it out with them, have some fun, and at the end of it, the War Raiders get the pin victory, and everyone gets a sweet, uh, you
Huzzah.
know, I was gonna say a house full of ass whoopings, and then a lot of blood.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be great to see that hardcore match with those guys as tag champs.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
don't even. Like I said triple threat at least. Fatal four way
Yeah.
just sounds like too much.
Tag team turmoil, Caesar. Tag team turmoil.
Your favorite.
But last little segment here before we get wrapping up. We had the Judgment Day backstage. Finn unhappy with
Dude,
what's going on here.
do we still call it a clubhouse?
No, it's barely a room at this point.
It's literally like a hallway. Catering is off screen.
Catering's nicer than this.
I bet you Dom's like.
Dom was
I
suggesting
smell cupcakes.
maybe it's time to add some new members. We're a little
All right,
short-handed.
hear me out. Has anyone checked on JD? First of all,
Well, yeah, he's recovering. He'll be back.
okay. No, don't come back until you're actually able to function. I'm not being a dick. I'm being polite. We can rip on his character, but the man almost died last time, so let's let him relax. JD, I know you're watching. Please get well. Don't come back till you're actually able to 1-2 step, and then like what pisses me off is yes, they should do like a new member, but I don't want them to be like, oh, here's Braun Strowman or
Oh yeah,
some.
right.
That's all we need is another couple in the goddamn faction, unless they broke up, but.
But yeah, so maybe there will be some new members in the future. Maybe this is Finn's on his way out, and Judgment Day is going to be Liv, Dom, and Raquel, and whoever else.
Shove
We'll,
Andrade in there. Let's go. Let's just do that. I don't know.
well, if it depends on where Charlotte Flair ends up, I think.
Ugh.
Sorry.
I just sleep a little.
Goodness.
You have my opinion in the chat, so I'm not gonna voice it.
But that brings us back up to the Punk segment tonight that we discussed. Caesar, man, before we hop into our jobbers and tonight, is there anything else from tonight that you wanted to touch on that we haven't discussed, brother?
We did discuss this, but I'll touch back on it. Hell of a ladies match tonight with Lyra and Bayley. Of course, wrong person won, but we won't.
Yeah.
I said it in our group chat. I said that there better be like a last woman standing match and Lyra gets in somehow. That'd be great. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but this is wrestling. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Exactly.
And again, I'll say this probably every episode, but Netflix, fix your shit. Like, imagine if you guys were watching our quality podcast and like we all of a sudden went to a commercial just halfway through my sentence. Y'all would be pissed.
I don't know how much control they really have over the commercial structure. That's more of like, I mean, they probably some degree. they
Well,
do.
like I'm saying, let's say you're plugging something or you're talking about something, and then all of a sudden, like the thing faded to black, and then came back halfway through your sentence. Be a little bit of a middle finger to you.
It would be. You're
So
right.
that's all. That's it. That's like, and they do it at the worst times during matches. That's my only actual beef with right now on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's like a subtle beef, but like someone's got to say it.
It's like a medium rare beef. It's not even fully cooked. You know, it's a
No,
little beef. You know.
no, that's basically the best example to use. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into Jobber of the Night.
Caesar, we might have the same one. I don't know, but I can tell you tonight, my jobbers of the night are
Oh,
the Creed
Jobbers.
brothers.
Oh
It's the
no,
Creed brothers
mine
together.
wasn't actually.
Oh yeah, no, it's the Creed brothers for me tonight. I hated the finish of that tag match. I was looking forward to that match all day, as it was one of the announced matches. And what a stupid finish! Like, why would you do that? Like,
If you're gonna do that, let Ivy do it, and then she falls to the floor and hides the belt.
exactly, like it lacked any like reason or centering of logic. Like that's why Ivy's there in part. She's like in that manager, valet role right there. It was bad. It was a bad angle. The Creeds continue to just not be able to. They're barely keeping their heads above water here with this.
Listen,
But
Creed, you guys keep this up, and we're taking your parking space.
Ooh, catering. We're taking your spot at catering.
No,
but
I mean you're just gonna get past catering. You'll be sitting in like the hallway behind catering.
Oh no, that's so sad. But Caesar, man, who do you have as your?
I'm proudly gonna wave this flag. Like if we're going to battle, I'd wave this flag and say that dumb mf'er piece Logan Paul. That's it. Like I'm sorry, but
Logan Paul. That's it. That's the joke.
Well, like it would, but what bothers the hell out of me is how much talent they have on the show that they could use. Young, old, male, female, and they're using these people that are coming in. What's next? Goldberg, Sting. Like I know you're. I know you're a big fan of
I hate Goldberg so much.
I know you're a big fan of Billy. Don't worry. You got it tattooed on your arm and your shirt and everything.
Well, yeah. I've got the fucking stupid barbed wire tribal thing. What fucking tribe are you a part of, Bill?
Yeah, it's intertwined like this around your arm, like both ways. No, like there's so many people. Look at the dudes in LWO. What are they doing? Look at the dudes in catering. Look how many releases they just did. What is
your fucking obsession with catering, man?
Yeah, because there's so many people that they have they could use. What I'm saying. That's why. Oh goddamn, fantastic! That's my only. Yeah, that's my only thing is like there's so many people they could pull out of catering or out of backstage or somewhere, and be like, listen, we need you to do a match with Rey Mysterio. You're not gonna win, but you're gonna get advertised, and here's your 50 minutes of fame. Done.
Bada boom, bada boom.
Rey gets a win. This person gets their back scratch of a Showtime. Done. I'm not saying give them a title shot. I'm saying just give them a TV spot. That's it.
Give them some time. Just give them some time on TV.
But like, he is a megastar right now.
We do need a megastar. We need a hero. We need a megastar.
I need a healer. Is that the song?
Exactly.
That's the song, right? I need a hero or a healer.
I need a hero. Hero. It's Bonnie Tyler. It's Bonnie Tyler's song.
You sure it wasn't a healer?
No, I'm positive.
Do you have it on vinyl?
I do not have a Bonnie Tyler album on vinyl.
Listen. I will DM your wife and be like, "Do you have a copy of this on vinyl?"
I don't think she knows our vinyl collection.
Let her be like, "Yeah, it's Tyler's favorite. He has it on repeat."
As a pro wrestling hipster, there is a vinyl collection in this house. But Caesar,
I actually have Daft Punk on vinyl. Hey,
who's your megastar, man? Who you got tonight? Who's getting the accolades?
I don't give certain people accolades. I mean, I could take the easy way and say something like, I'll give it to EO, or I could say something like, I'll give it to Lyra for a match. No, I'm giving it to this person because when this person set the line of the night, oh, this is Logan Paul's music? I'm giving it to CM Punk. Like,
I can't believe that you're giving CM Punk the megastar of the accolades.
I won't give it to him very often, but for him being a dick to Logan Paul, like if these two were in a like verbal brawl in the street, yo, I got Punk's back like 100%.
I'm sure he would like that. I've heard
Yeah,
that
he approves of our DSR showing.
yeah,
And whoever you pick for a megastar.
for Megastar. Yeah, I went back and forth on this guy, and it was such
Ooh,
a
who are the
good
choices?
one. I actually tonight it's gonna sound weird, but like I actually went with Dom. I'm happy for Dom.
Let's hear it.
His reaction getting back, like he hadn't gotten that level of hate and heat in a while, and I don't know how it happened, but it was back up there. And what was great about his level of heat being back to that height, that depth, that level of anger from the crowd, he didn't have Liv with him. For a while, I've wondered how much of the equation of his heat was from his association with her and the relationship, and it turns out it might not be as tied to that as I thought, which is good because I mean eventually Dom and Liv are going to come to an end to be separated. But yeah, I was really proud of Dom tonight, and I thought he and AJ had a fun moment here. So
like so I know this isn't really part of the show, but I'll say anyways because we're still on the show. AJ and Dom, you'd watch that.
Yeah,
Braun and AJ, we would watch that.
Yep.
What else did we mention tonight? Somebody else should have been against Rey Mysterio, but whatever. I'm not gonna nitpick too hard. It is what it is, right?
Yeah, it was. This was. I'm gonna be honest, guys. So far of the Netflix era of Raw, this is the episode that I felt the most kind of just like maintenance-y. We're heading down the road to WrestleMania here. We still got to get through Elimination Chamber before we can really get full tilt into everything, and that's apparent. They're having to get some stuff done here. I understand using the tool that is the Elimination Chamber to set up your other world title match, but I've said this for a long time. I've often wished that there was no February pay-per-view for the main roster.
No, I get what you're saying. Or even if not a pay-per-view, just like a Sunday night main event kind of stuff in there somewhere.
Yeah, like if you do something like that, that's when you use something like that. But to have to get a whole PLE quality thing put together, it just put a little bit of a strain this close to WrestleMania. But yeah, guys, that's Monday Night Raw.
And that's
I'd say that's Ziggy. Hey, Ziggy, you being mean? She's a bit of a bully. She picks on Celeste. I hear her chasing her around quite a bit. Celeste is pretty nice, but you're a bully, Ziggy.
Ooh.
You know that? Yeah, she is. She knows it. She's aware. But yeah, that's Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun tuning in and listening to
Babble.
She's headbutting my mouse now as I'm actually trying to do things. So if weird things happen,
don't.
Yes, bring back Sunday Night Heat.
I miss when they used the SmackDown entrance for Sunday Night Heat. That was so weird, but cool.
I'm very pro them bringing back Sunday Night Heat if Stevie Richards is the GM of it, and it is Stevie Night Heat once again. That
what about Velocity?
Velocity.
No.
Yeah, Velocity.
Stevie's Velocity?
Stevie Velocity. Velocity Richards. Good grief. It's getting late here, guys.
No, Velocity. We'll take Velocity for 500.
Velocity, y'all. But hey, if that's not the song I want to do. I want this one.
Boo.
There we are. But if you don't boo me like I'm Charlotte Flair, you guys had a good time. We are here every single night of the week because pro wrestling never stops. So Dirt Sheet Radio is always on.
What are we on?
We're obviously here Monday nights for Raw. We'll be
Yeet.
back tomorrow night for Tuesday nights in NXT. Wednesday nights, you know what
Clap,
that
clap.
means, AEW
Yeah.
Dynamite. Thursdays, that is for TNA Impact. And of course, Fridays, SmackDown every week. And if
Nick
you're up really
McMahon.
late, if you're up late, Caesar,
Which
on
we do.
Wednesday nights, you should
Remember
check out the
these
Dirt Sheet Radio flagship
No way.
podcast. Yeah, late into the night every Wednesday. But if
Or on
you're
your
like
drive
us,
to work.
yeah, check it out early in the morning like we do. It'll be there with your coffee.
Just do it at
Yeah.
work.
Sure, yeah. Just interrupt the rest of your
Boss
coworkers.
needs
They
to
don't
hear
mind.
about pro
They'll
wrestling
love it.
and
They'll
listen
love
to
it.
us.
And also, we have some weekend shows that come around too, guys. On Sundays, we have a couple things. Myself and CJ, we have CJ and Tyler's Weekend Wrestling Roundup with a W. We
With
break
a
down the
W.
news of the week every week the way we want to do it and have fun doing so. Also on Sundays, 3 and T going live, breaking down
Crisp
the wrestling
graphic, too.
and looking good while they do it. Caesar, tell the folks where they can find you next and where they can see you on the online.
As always, guys, I'm sitting down with there's 3 of you guys. I'll say with you specifically, Tyler. And of course, Mr. John Escudero every Monday night talking about Monday Night Raw, and with the boys over on the AEW Wednesday show, sitting down talking about AEW Dynamite and everything in between on that show. But if you're looking to talk to me on the socials, I usually hang out on the Twitter sphere and discuss and share and then some any crazy shenanigans happening and rip into stuff. Over on the Twitters, my handle's right there below me. But enough about that. Let's talk to the man, the myth, the hipster. Sorry,
That's me.
the pro wrestling hipster.
Hey, guys, I'm here every Monday night and every Tuesday. After you give Dirt Sheet Radio a follow on all social media outlets, give me one too. The Pro Wrestling Hipster over on Facebook. Y'all, we appreciate you tuning in live tonight. It means more to us than you can. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful night. And I will see you live tomorrow night after NXT.
Yeet!
Yeet.